menu. Okay, so just give it a sec. Oh, this flipping camera phone. So I wanted to just talk about quickly. I just wanted to mention about the updates that I'm going to be doing, because the rotor, I'm just going to show you on the 3D SketchUp mod. Oh shit! What the hell's got? Oh, I've got two of them open now. What the hell? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, wrong one. I'm clicking. I'm going daft. I'm clicking the wrong icons. I'm not with it today. Hang on a minute. Just kind of get my SketchUp up. So the anti-drag rotor system, I am not going to rush into it yet because there are some adjustments I need to make to the segments. I'll just get this loading. Right, so right, I'm just going to hold the phone. I'm not going to get I'm not going to go and get my tripod out. So the existing design with the so these two rotors that are on here, that's this one on this side. I'll use the rubber because it's easier for you to see my icon a bit, I think. So obviously at the moment with the two rotor system, I have got the magnets aligned with some anti-drag magnets on the sides. So I don't have enough magnets to populate all of this, and I've got a third rotor to populate with magnets. So yeah, yesterday I spent considerable amount of time redesigning the canopy, so that the new canopy is a lot bigger than that one. So I've color coded it so you can see this is the two rotor canopy, right? And I modeled the new canopy. Where's that one? Over here. So the new canopy is got a different, actually it should have a different color on it, is it? Hang on. Where am I? I thought I'd change the color of it. Well, that's weird. Oh, I think I did. Oh yeah, this is green and the other, this is green and the other one's blue, I think. Yeah. So that's blue and the new one's green. I should have picked a better color really. So I also redid the pegs for the coil. Let me just hit my presets. Just a minute. It's simple, easier. So I redid the pegs on it because the pegs are further out, because I don't need the coil to wrap all the way around the canopy, because I'm trying to save on wire. So the coil will go in these channels on each side and wrap around these pegs, and it keeps my coil a bit. I'll use a lot less wire by doing it like this, because I'm going to be mostly using the anti-drag system that's going to be on the outside perimeter. I've got some presets. I want the other one. Where's the rotor? Must be that one, number 10. So this rotor, I've got to change the magnet arrangement, because at the moment I've got them in a long chain. Okay, that's ideal, that's okay I suppose, but we need to have an arc on there, so where the magnets are here, because when I actually changed, the magnets were from where the poles are pointing outwards. I basically just changed these three, and I've still got some work to do on here. I've got to somehow get an arc in there. So what I was thinking of doing was, with these magnets here, I simply step them instead of. So I'll populate that with. Well, I could populate that with a magnet. Or I could just stick a magnet in the back here and one in here. So that would create a step effect. So I would have a step the field would be pulled back to reduce drag on the anti-drag system. So the anti-drag system, I need to have propulsion in the forward direction instead of dragging it backwards. But at the same time, I want to reduce that. There's always a point in the system, in the line of magnetic flux where you have a drag point. So I need to pull it back. So this is why I'm going to leave these two here. And I thought about doing that. And then I thought, well, maybe I should put a slight arc on there. So bring this magnet at this end, remove these two, and tilt that magnet so that it arcs down, and then I have another magnet further back here arcing down, sort of pointing the other way. So I was thinking about doing that. I just haven't got to it yet. On the other side, there's a bit more room on here, on this side really, to arc the magnets down and then arc them back up to this point where the other polarization is, where it's reversed on this side. So we could create that. And I was just having to think about it. That's why, sorry about that, that's why my camera keeps moving. I was zoomed in. So at the moment, I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do it, so this is why there's a bit of a slow delay right now. But in the meantime, I had to let the rotor, the 3D printed rotor, I needed to let it equalise. Let me just grab it. It's in this tub. Let me just zoom out. If I could do that without messing everything up. So I also printed so there's my rotor. It's nicely set. It's come out really well. I shined it all up obviously, and it's been drying, and I said it would take about a week to let this thing dry out nicely, and it's looking good so far. There's no step on the join. It's been a couple of days I think since I put it together, and yeah, I'm really happy with the results so far. And the other segments, I tried my old segments in it and they fit nicely. I just popped them in to see if they would all fit nicely without any messing about. Yeah, and they do. I've also printed out the extended these things, which, because I'm going to have these are longer than the ones that are on there. So these are extra long because of the extra third rotor I'm going to be using. So yeah, as you can see, those are going to extend the hubs further out so that we can accommodate 3 rotors instead of 2. So these are coming out. These are coming out nice. Acetone treated these yesterday, and I left everything in this container so it doesn't warp. And so I actually just vapor acetone these. I didn't want to put liquid in because I had pooling. You end up with pooling plastic in the bottom of these slots, and then it clogs them up, and then you've got to get the file and knife down there, and it's a bit hard to do that. So I just vapor treated these. I didn't use liquid on them because I didn't want it to go wrong. So I'm going to leave all that in there for a few more days, probably till the weekend, so that everything equalises and it doesn't warp and curl, because that's what happens if you dry it too quickly. It has a tendency to warp up on you. Anyway, so I wanted to show you that where we are at the moment, and I've ordered some more nickel battery tabbing, because I want to get these batteries built. I'm sick of them sat on the table, I really am. I want to get that battery box built and get it out of the way so I've got more room on my table. So that's going to be, I think the battery box is going to be the next job while all this other stuff's waiting. And obviously I'm going to start modelling the new segments, altering them slightly to tweak everything so that we have more of an arc on there, because as you remember, these magnet arrays, they need to have a slight arc on them to be more effective, to create what I need. Otherwise, if you have an end with a field at the other end, you still have a cogging point, which is the problem. So it has to arc away from the coil, if you see what I'm getting at. It needs to arc away from it a bit, not too much, otherwise you end up with not enough thrust on it. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. I just wanted to fill in some blanks maybe. Yep, and well, I'm going to start printing the new canopy soon as well. Hopefully I've got enough plastic to do all that, because about halfway through, well actually 2/3 through my spool of plastic, so there's about 1/3 left on there, because obviously the smaller the diameter in the middle, the less plastic there is there. But so hopefully there's enough there to do another canopy, which is going to be slightly larger, because the new canopy will obviously has to stretch over 3 rotors instead of 2. So so I will go back to my canopy, which I think it's is it number 11? No, it's menu number 12, this one. So yeah, and so it's a lot taller. I'm hoping it's not going to crack on me when I print it, because it's a 3-hour print job instead of a 2-hour some print job. And the new coil wrappers which I've done a lot nicer. I made some new coil wrappers. They're the same dimensions as the other one. I colour coded them on red so you could see them, and yeah, they look pretty good. I've got a nice finish on them. I think it's just click on number 10 and it's straighten it all out for me. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you later.